old tenant of my house threatened me when I told him I own his old house. For almost 2 years, I thought my coworker was just a humble guy down on his luck, until I realized I've been living with a master manipulator the whole time. It started innocently enough. Every morning, I drove the same route to work past the same bus stop, and there he was, 52, recently divorced, no car, no license. Lost them both to DWIs, he told me. Honest about it too, almost refreshingly so. Just a guy trying to get back on his feet. So I started picking him up. We got to talking. He was charming, self-aware, funny, and when he mentioned he was sleeping on a friend's couch, something in me, that instinct that makes you want to fix things, kicked in hard. I owned a 3-bedroom house. 2 of those rooms were empty. I had the space. I had the income to not need the rent money, but it felt like the right thing to do. I drafted a lease, kept it professional, set clear boundaries from day one. And for about 3 weeks, everything was fine. Then the small requests started. A bedspread because his ex took everything. Pillows, towels, a lamp. Just until I get settled, he said, just temporarily. 6 months later, he still hadn't bought his own towels. Here's what I didn't see coming. The entitlement doesn't arrive all at once. It tiptoes in. First, it's your cleaning supplies. Then your toilet paper. Then your kitchen towels start disappearing, and you find them weeks later, used, stuffed under his bed. Your throw pillows vanish from the couch because he decided they were communal. Your spices, your leftovers, the TV running 24 hours a day through the wall of your bedroom. And the nights. Oh, the nights. He'd go out, get drunk downtown, come home at 1:30, 2 in the morning, pounding on the door, leaning on the bell, setting my dogs into a full panic. Then he'd crash around the kitchen making food and leave everything out. Dishes crusted, burners left on. I started charging him $25 per late night knock. $200 later, he finally took me seriously. But here's the thing about someone like this. Every time I confronted him, he performed remorse perfectly. Eyes down, voice quiet. You're right. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. He'd been doing this his whole life. I just didn't know that yet. The night everything broke open, he banged on my bedroom door. Not the front door, my bedroom. And the things he said through that door, I'm not going to repeat them here. But I want you to understand that in that moment, I was no longer annoyed. I was afraid. In my own home. I canceled his lease the next morning. 30 days notice, clean and legal. That afternoon, he got drunk again, screaming in my face that I couldn't kick him out of his house, that everything inside it was his to use. I walked to my room to get away from him and found he'd already been through my things. I called 2 friends. They came over. And this grown, 52-year-old man sat down on my floor and refused to move, like a child in a grocery store. It took his own friend threatening to abandon him on the curb to get him to pack a bag and walk out. The next day he came back, said he was going to sue me for emotional damages, sent me a Venmo request. And he stood there holding my house key hostage until, again, his own friend had to intervene. I filed a police report. I told our managers I no longer felt safe. A year later, I still see him sometimes. He still walks around like nothing happened, chin up, completely unbothered. And it was only after all of it, after the police report, after changing my locks, after months of processing what happened in my own home, that I found out he'd been telling people at work and at our neighborhood grocery store that we were married.